From early access to full game release, Grounded has been the staple of survival for about 4 years now, and the game has had its ups and downs, where the game has been improved significantly, added new bugs, new biomes, new in-game systems, and so on and so forth. In today's video, I wanted to talk about why Grounded has kind of died down after the New Game Plus update and give my feedback on what's actually good about it and what's bad about it from my experience. I've only been through level 1 from level 5 because there are multiple levels through the New Game Plus that you can also do, but the progression is a little redundant and very repetitive, I would say, because of having to constantly do everything again, all the labs, everything you would have to do to complete the actual game, and then have to redo it again. Because if you started already playing the game, you basically have everything, like all the main items, but you would have to just do everything again and just be a repetitive cycle over and over again. And the bosses get harder because they have more attributes, because that's a new system as well for adding more challenge to the end game or whatever you want to call the New Game Plus. Just for a heads up, this is just my opinion on what I think is actually good for the game and what's also the bad. Other people could have different opinions, and just let me know what you guys think in the comments, what's good and bad, what you guys like, what you guys dislike, and so on and so forth. My first talking point will be about the new weapons. I haven't tried all of them, so I'm not entirely sure on how good they are, but from what I've been seeing and hearing about, the new weapons are pretty good, as well as some of the old weapons that have been in the game for a decent long time since early access. They are also having new animation changes and like swing animations, stuff like that. They also have like these new effects of depending on which upgrade you decide to choose from, which is another good thing about that. New Game Plus was actually, in my opinion, good, but it wasn't as executed as well as I thought it should have been, and definitely not as what I've expected from a New Game Plus type of way because of how it's repetitive. You have to do everything again, but it's still refreshing in a way to where you're actually be able to kill uh, harder mobs and also just have that harder experience and also get those new weapons and new content as well. Now, before I get into the bad, I wanted to add also there was just a lot of good life improvements, um, just across the board improvements to raw science collecting because it is definitely before the system of raw science collecting was just super difficult. The quests were really bad. The new infused mobs are actually give you raw science a good amount too. And I'm not sure about the bosses because I haven't killed any bosses yet, but I'm assuming they give you a lot as well. A lot more than just regular mobs crawling around. But that's still good because that would actually be nice because you're just constantly killing things, which is always nice to do in these type of games. Now into the bad. I don't think they realized of how much colossal they've put into like the infused bugs, the bosses, the new systems, the new weapons, the progression, just everything really. And like there's still things that are really, really annoying to deal with, especially since 1.0 came out, because 1.0 was also a disaster in terms of progression and finishing the game. first and foremost, the most important part is progression. Progression is so important in any game that it's just one of the core, well, alongside gameplay. Gameplay is also important, but progression is also another big factor in these type of games, especially survival games, if there's a story-based aspect to it. But as I was saying, the progression is just not as well executed as people would have thought. The new weapons are just locked behind doing the remixer over and over again, which is my point in the beginning where I was talking about you have to do everything again over and over to actually progress, get the new weapons, get the new content, basically. And it's just not something that most people would enjoy doing, especially me. I would not do that. I would just do it for the content. But at the end of the day, it's just tiring, it's stupid, it's repetitive, as I was saying, and it's just not fun, which is another big factor. Fun. Now, the infused bugs are cool. It's a cool concept, but it's just not it. Like some of the attributes these bugs have literally one shot you with the best armor in the game. It sucks. It's not good. It's just, how can they let this surpass? You know what I mean? Because having one shot mechanics in a game when something can kill you in one shot with the best armor, it's just not fun. The game is supposed to be fun. You having one shot mechanics isn't fun either because of how, what's the point if I came all the way here to prepare myself, so on and so forth. It's just not fun. So they definitely need to address the whole infused bug situation where some attributes just completely kill you in one shot. It's just, they need to remove it or just nerf it, or I don't know. On to my next point. This also adds up to the story. So people that are just beginning to play the game for the first time are going to be confused, especially finishing the game, because the progression in the story isn't even good. Like, it's all a mess towards the end. Like, in the beginning is actually good, but towards the end it doesn't make any sense. You finish the Haze lab or the sandbox lab, then you would have to go to the upper area, which has the new biomes and like the shed and like the termite hill. And then you don't even have to go over there. You can just go straight to where we have to put the beginning conto and then do the defense, and then you're done with the game. You don't even fight Smector. You don't fight. You don't even, if you don't actually explore, you're gonna miss everything. If you're an explorer, you're good because you're gonna do everything. You're gonna actually fight Smector, which is like the secret boss, which it should be the final boss, but for some reason it's the secret boss, and he's like the one where you would have to actually beat the 100% or towards your 100%. So that's still a mess, the story. And now we have infused bugs, new weapons locked behind levels beyond having to complete the game over again multiple times. And it's just not fun. Now, I've been playing Grounded ever since early access, so I've been here for a while now, and I just want the game to be better because I actually enjoy this game. I thought this game was amazing when it first came out, and I still love this game. I cherish it so much. I still play it because it's great. I love it because this is all I've ever wanted as a video game and a survival game on top of that. So it's just amazing how creators actually were able to create a game that relates to me and how I've always wanted a childhood game like this one. But those were my thoughts. I just wanted to make this video because I want the game to improve and just get better. There was a recent patch update having more life improvements and just buffing like the new weapons and all that. I'm not I have to reach there at some point in the game. I'm still at level 1, so I'm not sure when I'll be there, but it'll take some time. But I think that should be all. If you guys have any suggestions or just have any feedback, put it in the comments. The forums are always the thing, but who knows if anybody actually reads those. But I just wanted to make this video, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. My name's Isaiah, and have a good one. Bye.